Kevin Pope. Kevin Pope got hurt this year, but the films that I saw as his junior year, and then we saw him in camp, and then his first few games this year, this guy is something else. He's probably the most explosive player we signed, I think. He's powerful. He looked. I mean, he looked on his tape, and granted, it's a lower level football. But if you're that good, you're going to look like that. He looked like Earl Campbell, running. I mean, he runs over people, runs around them, he makes them miss. I mean, this guy is a different kid. He ran in our camp, I want to say, in the 4.5s at 240 pounds. And no wonder he looked like Earl Campbell in 1A football, running that fast with that much explosion. As you can see his numbers there, I mean, he did pretty good. And nobody had offered this kid when Coach Mace went in there in a small little town and a small high school. And, of course, everybody tried to get in there, I think, after, but I'm really excited about him. Now, somebody asked me about the knees. He's one of the kids with the knees. Our doctors, examine everybody when they come in. He was one that they thought was ahead of schedule, so we think that he'll probably come in, that he'll be okay. But we'll wait and see again on it. But I think that he'll be able to come in. They think by June 1 instead of August 1 that he'll be okay. So got a couple months head start.
How do you modify your evaluating when you're looking at a guy at a 1A school who's bigger than some of the linemen trying to tackle him, and how much does that affect your perception?
It affects it if he runs out of bounds or he doesn't show toughness. If a kid is tough, it doesn't matter what level he's going to run at. It's the same way you can say what you want to say, but going to the National Football League from Linfield College, if you can run, you can run, and you see those same things. If you're not afraid to play the game, then you can take that level and go to the next level. But if you see any kind of, softness, then when you go to the next level, it really shows up. And, this kid was one of the most explosive middle linebackers on his team. I mean, he had some hits and tackles. I mean, the guy loves contact, so he's obviously stepping up, but I think he'll be able to do that.